Hey guys, AMK here from Simply8bit.com, here with a system overview of the Wii. Now before I even show you the Wii system controller or anything like that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. This was first in America, a few days before it hit Japan. Came out in 2006, and I'm pretty sure everyone's seen a Wii. About every house has it, and no one really plays it. That's the thing. They have Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. They play those once and let it collect dust. But it is a great system, and it does have great games, despite it not, going after the hardcore gamers. There's a lot of great games that the hardcore will enjoy. So let's just hop into this system overview of the Wii. Alright guys, well here is a Wii. This is the black one. My white one is hooked up. I use them both for two separate things, and I will explain later. As you can see, you can have it this way, standing, and it comes with a stand, or this way. I prefer it this way, it's just easier. There's the power button, reset button, and the eject button. And then here's the disc slot. You open this up, you have an SD slot. There's no SD card in this one, and this is for syncing the Wiimotes, so you'll know which one goes to what. On the back of it, it's a pretty standard, back. You have a power cord, the AV cords, and the sensor bar, which you need to play. The Wii is not HD, which was its biggest downfall for, the core gamers. I guess you gotta have things that look nice to play. I don't know. It's backwards compatible with GameCube, which is personally one of my favorite systems, which is why I love the Wii so much. You have these slots right here. I took them off my white one because I use the GameCube more than I actually, should. You got your 4 controllers here and your 2 memory slots here. System-wise, it's not as, I feel like if you would drop this or, drop a rock on it, it's not going to be like the GameCube where it will not really damage it. GameCube was one of the most, durable systems, and this one, yeah, it's durable, but compared to maybe like a 360, the 360 might beat it. Now, there's many ways to play the Wii. There's different types of controllers, attachments. I'm not going to get into the attachments because there's, ones for fishing games, shooting games, driving games, any game that you can think of. But I am going to get into the controller real quick. Right here, I know it's pink. I don't know why I favor this controller, but it's just the one I pick up. This is the normal one, just the normal controller. On the bottom, it's got the 1 and 2 buttons, the home, start, and select, well, minus, plus, I'm sorry, the A button, and the D-pad. And on the back, it's got the trigger button, or the B button. The layout of the controller is really good. I've never played a game and had a problem with it, basically. All the buttons work fine. They feel like they should. And then you can also get an attachment. This is the Wii Motion Plus. Now, I have a controller built in with it. Like I said, for some reason I always grab the pink Wiimote because I don't really use PlayStation Plus that much, and I just grab this one if I do. This comes out, and you can put it on any controller. What it does is it will get your action, so if you're slicing, it will slice the way you slice. Now, most games you won't be able to play without a nunchuck. There are a few. There's a good handful of them that you do, but a lot of the good games, you will use the nunchuck, and it's got the analog stick, C right there, and Z right there. I don't know why people gripe about the motion controls, because when I play like this. I don't really move around too much. That's just me, though. And for the core gamers, since they were complaining, Nintendo did release a classic controller. This is the Classic Controller Pro. I prefer this one because it has the handles. It's just like your standard controller, the GameCube controller. You can use GameCube controllers as well, which is what I do most of the time. Because, well, for Brawl anyways, you're going to always play the way you're used to, which is GameCube style. Alright, Alright, now on to the games. The reason I have my white Wii hooked up and playing behind me right there is because you can play Virtual Console games, download them from the shop. Basically, it's like the PS Classic games. They're old games, except they have Genesis, Neo Geo, Arcade. I have Donkey Kong Jr. playing right now behind me. It's a nice little thing that they have. They also have some imported games. It's a feature I like. I could do it without it though, but it's a nice feature to have. So I got a few games that that aren't Mario, aren't Zelda, but will give you the same enjoyment as these ones. And I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about them, and that way, if you want to get a Wii collection going, you'll know a few games that aren't the big games to get. Now, for starters, RPG. I'm not big into RPGs. I rarely play them, but this is Opuna. People say it's, Earthbound, basically. It's the same in-depth gameplay as Earthbound. It's great. The story's great. The visuals are great. It's long. This was actually the game I put the most hours in. I don't even know how many I put in. I forget. But I highly recommend this game. You can get this game for really cheap. I know I got this one new for $9. I recommend this game. I can't recommend it enough, actually. It's really, really fun. Next up is Monster Hunter Tri. Now this is, you could call this a big game, but in America it didn't take off the way it did in Japan. It's got online, which is really fun. That's mainly what I play. I don't play story too much in this, but I play online like crazy. Because you can play with up to 3 other people, talk to them, chat with them, use the keyboard. Basically, it's an action game, RPG type thing. You collect items, you make weapons, armor, and the visuals, honestly, for Wii, I don't like saying that, but for Wii, this is great visually. Alright, this is 2 games. I just wanted to basically tell you about the series. This is No More Heroes 1 and 2. What the first one did wrong, the second one gets right. It is a mature game. You'll have to, be able to see a lot of blood, hear some language you wouldn't expect in some games, but No More Heroes 1 and 2, what the first one didn't do, the second one did, and it fixed everything that was wrong with the first one. I recommend getting them both, because the story continues, and it's a pretty good story. It's goofy, it's made by Suda51, so you know that it will make you laugh and be silly. I just can't recommend those. That's some of my favorite Wii games right there, those 2. This next game is a game that was closer to the beginning of the Wii, and it's, games, people will skip this game. I know they will, and I love it. That is Endless Ocean. Endless Ocean is a game where you just relax, and you just scuba dive. I know you can do it in real life, and games are, to escape reality and all that stuff, but Endless Ocean is a game where if you don't want to play a Call of Duty game or a sword fighting game or anything, you can just swim, and the soundtrack in this game is amazing. Visuals are great as well, but the soundtrack will relax you really quick, which is one reason I love this game. The second one you can play online. I didn't enjoy the second one as much, but Endless Ocean, definitely give this one a try. And finally, for the artsy game, it is a sword fighting game, but the visuals are breathtaking. They're beautiful, amazing. Muramasa, I don't really know how to explain it. I played this when it came out, but the visuals are what stick in my head. What you see on the cover art is how it looks gameplay. It's just a traditional painting, and it's amazing. The weapon system is really nice. You get a sword, and it will break after time, and you'll have to rebuild it. But the visuals and some of the levels that you see are just amazing, and I can't stress enough how beautiful this game is. This game, I wish it would have gotten a sequel or a side story or just a game, the company that made it make a new one, because it is just breathtaking. Thanks for watching the system overview of the Wii. Be sure to check into simply8bit.com. Check us on Facebook, facebook.com/simply8bit. And you're obviously on the YouTube channel, so just click the subscribe button. I think it's above me. I don't know. We have reviews coming up. Hopefully we'll get some video reviews. Just stay tuned. We're trying to get it taken off. We have a big update coming up. So make sure you go to the site. Check us on Facebook. I try to update that as much as possible. AMK, signing out.